Welcome again, and this is my new project, and this is my first project on Kinter, or you can say TKinter, and I have developed this project in Python. So in Python 3, right? So the version I am using is the Python 3. Also, I am using many of the libraries like Pillow for image, TK, and other things. For database, I am using the MySQL database, and for connecting the database with MySQL, I'm using for connecting the Python with MySQL database, I'm using the PyMySQL, right? So this is my first TKinter project, and the title is Employee Management System, right? So the main purpose for developing this project is to manage some of the information of the employee and keep the records into the MySQL database, right? This is a Windows based application which has been developed over the TKinter, and all the database is saving into the database, right? So I'm going to explain you all of the functionalities which I have developed in this project. It's a very small project which has a login screen, and you can say the employee management screen, right? So let's go and see what's there inside the project. So for running the project, okay, I am using the command prompt. For running the project, you can just run the command python3 and login.py. Login.py is the first page where I have implemented the login screen, and it's a database connected, right? So once you run it, then you can see this is the login page, and it's a TKinter form where I have used the frame for developing this design and UI, right? So if you enter the blank information, then it will show you enter the user ID and password, means this screen is validated, means you can't enter the blank screen blank details, and it will be validated by the Python script, right? So this is the message box, right? So if you enter the invalid details, then it will show you invalid user ID and password. So you can say it's showing you that invalid user ID and password, means for logging inside the system you must have the user ID and password of the system, right? So the user ID is admin and the password is test. Once you click on the sign in, then this form will close and another form will appear, that is the employee entry form. And this is a very basic application where I have splitted the screen to the many frames. So you can see this is the one frame, this is the second, this is the third, and this is the fourth. So I have designed this screen using the 4 frame, as well as I have used the grid layout for placing the element on the screens, right? So you can say that this is the combination of grid layout as well as the form layout, right? And this is a tree view. This you can see I have used the entry as well as the buttons and the radio buttons and the labels. I have used that for developing this screen, right? So let me show you. So there are these buttons: create, read, update, and delete, right? So these are the buttons which performs the operation. Let me show you. I am entering some of the information here, J and the date of birth, okay, and this one address you can see anything Allahabad, and j@gmail.com. contact number, anything you can sorry, I think this is the password field, but I will remove that, right? Once you click on the create, then it has been saved into the database. You can say the ID is 11, right? And I am using the MySQL database, and if you see in the MySQL database, that record will be there, right? And if you want to update the record, just double click on that and you can update the record from here. You can see all the buttons are disabled, only the update buttons is enabled, and you can see this record has been updated into a database, and it's refreshed here also, right? So also if you want to delete the record, just select the record and delete it, and it will be deleted from the database also, right? So you can see this I have deleted, and that record has been removed from this tree view forms, right? So this application, this is a very small application which I have developed in Python TKinter, and the version of the Python I am using is the Python version 3.7, and I am using also the Pillow and the MySQL database and the PyMySQL for connecting the database. So these all libraries I have used for developing this project. I am not saying that this is a very big project, but for the beginner level this is a very good project to learn a lot of things. Means how can we design the layouts in the TKinter, how can we connect a database, how can we create the entry forms, integration of the tree views. We can learn these things from this project, right? So but if you need more functionality in this project, just put it into the comment. I will incorporate those changes and I will make this project more better and better according to your requirements. And don't forget to subscribe our channel for getting the latest video updates on the latest technologies. Thanks for watching the video. Thank you.